Well, hello and welcome back to the Relaxing Wood Shop. My name's David.
My name's Christopher.
What happened to your foot? Did it take
I
a
was
wee...
just moving a wee bit.
Oh, right, okay.
Perfect position.
Kind of just almost kicked me. It might have been deliberate. So, welcome back. Yes, how are we, Christopher?
I'm good.
Very good, very good. Big shout out to Doug at Fleetwood Studios. Talking during the week there. He's really enjoying what he's been up to. He's doing loads of stuff. You need to check him out there. But what we're going... Well, before we get into that, Christopher, subscribers.
Subscribers are just through the roof. So
Through the roof, Christopher. Where are we at, Christopher, for subscribers?
I don't know, but all I can do is thank everybody for the subscribes and just keep asking that they come in.
513.
Alright, brilliant.
Fantastic. Next place, so he doesn't. No, it means a lot to it, guys. It really, really does. To anybody out there, it's just hitting a quick button and it's done. To us, it means so much. So thank you very much. Now, we're going to do something really different, okay? Now, this is something I've been thinking about. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos of them, but I want to do it in a shoestring budget. And by I mean shoestring budget, I mean almost nothing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do an infinity coffee table. But we're going to do it with a massive twist to it. We're going to use an old PVC window when we were getting the windows done from the old garage. We're going to use an old mirror that's been lying about and never got put back up. And we're going to use old leftover timber fence boards. So we are. The only thing that we put new to it is a wee glass screw bulb, a light bulb, and that is it. So yeah, should have just said light bulb at the start. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. So in terms of materials, I'm reckon because of what we have lying about, the bulb's going to cost us £4 or £5, and the wood's going to cost us maybe a tenner. Maybe a tenner, might not even be that. The wood's come down a wee bit and be able to buy fans. So, let's say 15 quid, screws, bolts, glue, everything else, round it up to 20. So for £20 or in dollars, that's about $24 with the exchange rate at the moment, roughly. So this is what it's going to be. So, are we ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to mess up, aren't we?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm scared of doing this. Here we go!
And this week the ingredients list comes from me standing up because there's quite bulky items. So first of all, we'll have our painted glass, as Dad said, from the garage whenever we're getting it redone. And then we'll move over here, and once again, dirty, dusty mirror that's been sitting around for quite a while, not being put back up again, so there's another wee part. We've got our panel boards here, all very basic stuff until we get to the light bulb. As you can see, it's quite a funky light bulb, quite a nice wee design on it. Was wondering what light bulb we were going to get for a £5, but I can see where the fiber's coming from, Dad. It's a very nice light bulb. So it is. So let's get cracking.
Okay, folks, so as we said, this is going to try and be a completely recyclable table. So what we want to try and do is use everything other than a couple of fence boards. Now, first of all, we want to hide this part of the frame, okay, because it's not going to line in with everything else in the wood. So what we want to do is we want to measure this right the way across, which is 62.7. So that's going to be awkward. And then we're going to measure it this way, which is 72.7. So again, when you're recycling, upcycling, whatever you want to call it, it can be very hard to do things, I guess. So what you have to do is just work with what you got and keep remeasuring. Now, the fence boards themselves, what we're going to do is they are 14.5 thick, and this is 6.5 thick. So basically what we'll do is we'll cut that perfectly down the middle to get a board here, a board there, and then a board there to frame that up. We'll drill it from underneath because that's going to sit in the ground, and then that'll give us our basis then for making the box around the mirror, and we'll work our way up, and we'll probably put then a wee frame in the inside of it to support it before we get to the next stage. You follow me and you'll see it work. Okay, so that's our 64, so we'll cut the 64 here, then we'll go onto the table saw and we'll divide that, what was that, just over 14.5, so that needs to then be 7.25 across, I believe. So we'll work that way, cut down, and then we'll cut it, so cross away and length away. So now we've cut all 4 of them out. We just want to line them up. So that one goes there. And I'll go down that one. Like so. Actually, I might grab a bit there. Yep, that's better. And that goes there. That goes there. That should perfectly line up there, which it does. And then this one, let's put the nasty there. And that goes there. So what we'll do is now we'll drill these up and underneath. Obviously, you don't want to use a screw on the outside. And make sure you drill them quite close to the edge of the mirror. You don't want to go in further into the mirror, in case the mirror's too far into that original frame and crack. Folks, so here we are. You can see the outer frame is now done. Obviously, we'll clean the mirror at the end. There's no point cleaning it now. Now, what I have to do, bear with me, is I need a tape measure. It was with me a second ago. Hit the pause button, Chris. So now what we need to do is we need to build the box up. Okay, so we want to go 3 high with these, and what we'll do is we'll cut boards that fit this, which is 60.4, which is fantastic, isn't it? Just not a normal measurement. And then here we have, 50 on the nose. 50 on the nose, and hopefully this will be 60.4. 60.4. But remember, 60.4 that way, 60.4 that way does not mean 50 that way, because we then have to take off the thickness of each one of these. Okay, so we'll do these ones here, which are 60.4, and then once they're done, we'll measure what this one is here, so we're not overhanging. Okay, so 2 boards are in. Now what we need to do is measure from there to there. So we have 46 centimeters, so we'll cut that and then we'll copy that on the other side. Okay folks, so that is the 4 cut. Now what we need to do is nail them in. Now obviously we're going to put a wee post in here, wee 1 by 1 or maybe a 1.5 by 1, but we just want to nail these up because they're all set and they're lined. Okay, so let's get these in. Okay folks, first box done. So as you know, we're going to go up 2 more, and what I want to do is overlap it, so a bit like Lego, so it has to overlap each brick, so we'll go over on each side there. But what I want to do now is get the wee inserts, so we do. So it's 3 of these, so the measurements of these, so let's take 3 up. And that is 43.25. So we'll cut 4 43.25 corner posts. So all 4 posts are done. What we now need to do is set them in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to glue the 2 sides and then nail gun them in there, and then that'll support that, and then just work our way up. I know we're kind of doing a funny way around instead of doing the box first, but because the box is countersunk into that, I don't want to be messing with that now that it's set in. Perfect. Well, folks, so there we have it, another week at the Relaxing Wood Shop. As this is a two-parter because unlike if you were doing this with genuine just parts, you would have a 10x10, a 10x10, a 10x10. We're having to mess about with the mirror and the glass, but you'll see it all coming together. So our next show, we'll finish off the box and then we'll do the PVC window surround frame because it's dirty around the edges, and then the special surprise, Christopher, with the light. Special surprise, Christopher. Anything else you want to say?
Thanks to the subscribers, and just remember, guys, keep them coming in.
Absolutely.
As Dad says, it means a lot to us. And just even if you're watching the video and you think, oh, I want to watch these guys again, just go resubscribe, make sure that we're popping up in your feed.
The tubes on YouTube.
I
got. I actually really like that. The tubes on YouTube. Maybe we should rename the whole show. The tubes on YouTube. Right. Take care. Good luck, and we'll see you next week.
On the Relaxing Wood Shop.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.